Good evening, everyone. We're joined by head coach Steve Gomez of Lubbock Christian, as well as student athletes Maci, Maddox, Grace Foster, and Audrey Robertson. As we've done with our other press conferences today, we'll get an opening statement from Coach on the game. We'll throw out some questions to the athletes, and then we'll take questions from the field. As always, if you have a question for Coach or the athletes, just give me an indication. We'll pass along the wireless microphone to you, and that way it'll pick up on our camera when we post the press conference later this evening. With that said, Coach, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, just a good battle. I mean, good job by them. It's just a good game. You know, the ball bounces crazy sometimes, and it wasn't necessarily our night, and there's a lot of credit goes to them. Wouldn't trade, you know, a trophy wouldn't replace the experience in that locker room, even right in just now, of the laughter and the crying and the blubbering tears and the giggles and just the experience of a team. Anytime it comes to an end, it's really sad, but it's also really happy because this group just brought so much joy everywhere they went on and off the court, and they still, even now, I mean, they still do. I love these kids. I appreciate their heart. We weren't at our best tonight in terms of sharpness, but some of that's my fault, and they gave everything they had. So I would not trade an ounce of this season because of these young ladies.
I'll throw this one out to the athletes in general, whoever would like to answer it. I mean, obviously, I don't mean to make light of it, but you know, the season didn't end the way you wanted it to. But when you have a chance to reflect and think back on the experience of this season and your part in the legacy at your program, once those wounds heal, what do you think are the things you're going to take away from it?
The relationships, the memories, and just the life lessons that we learn every day. Our relationship with God.
Yeah, I think we all came to LCU, not just for basketball, but we wanted to be better people when we left, and that's a testament to him and just our coaches, and that's what I'll take away the most.
You got it.
Are there any questions for Coach or the athletes?
Coach, was Pittsburgh State's defense maybe a little better than you anticipated?
Oh, no, we knew they're really good. I mean, great conference, great region, tough kids. I mean, no, there was no surprise in that game in terms of their offensive ability or defensive ability. We knew they were really good. And, you know, sometimes you get good shots and don't make them. Sometimes, you know, you have to take a tougher shot and it doesn't go in. But I was satisfied. We have 11 turnovers. We had 8 the first half, 3 the second. I wouldn't trade a lot of the shots we took for anything. It's one of those deals that you take good shots, you got to live with the makes or misses. You can't control that. All you can control is your decision making, and that's in life. I think these girls have seen that on and off the court. I think they make great decisions.
Chris Dew with Lubbock Christian University. Coach, I'll let you start with a game question. Not picking on the fouls, but you average 17 free throws a game this season. You only get 6 tonight. I know you would have liked more, but not having more free throws, do you feel like you would have liked more just to kind of change the monotony of the game?
Well, that's one of those tough ones. I mean, we shot a decent number of threes. I think we shot 13 threes. How many did we shoot? 18? 18 threes. I thought all those were good shots. If when you're shooting some threes, you're not probably going to get fouled as much as you do when you're shooting around the basket. But I thought we were physical on both ends. This time of year, it's going to be a physical game. They're not going to call a lot of stuff. We knew that going in. And so, it's just one of those games. I don't know that I would say much about that either way. It's always nice to shoot free throws when you get fouled.
And speaking of free throws, Grace, I don't think you missed one the entire postseason. You're leaving a program as the all-time leading scorer with over 2,000 career points. Every one of y'all scored at least 1,000. I think Audrey, you went over 1,400 tonight. But Grace, all those points, I don't know if that's going to be what you take with your legacy at LCU. What will you take?
All those points, I think I'll probably forget about them by tomorrow. I've just loved, it's been this isn't going to go well. It's been the greatest privilege just to love this team and lead this team, and every single girl that's been in the locker room since I've been here. I mean, it's just been awesome. They've just made me who I am today. And sure, leading scorer is cool. Making free throws is good. I wish I would have done the same with my threes, but that's okay. We'll save that for another day. But just, I think LCU did a lot more for me than I did for LCU. So,
Audrey, hold it together. What's it like to end a 10-year span of you and your sister? You and your two sisters having the legacy at LCU. You're the last of three sisters, and the book closes.
Yeah, it's not too fun.
For me, it's not.
I'm sure I'll find something to reflect on later, but right now it just kind of hurts.
And then Maci, you're kind of in the same boat. You had your brother played baseball at LCU, your sister played volleyball at LCU, and now you're kind of the third one along. This is a special place for you.
Yes, sir. Well, with my sister's story too, LCU's always been super special in my heart, and it was a dream of mine not only to come to LCU but to play for Coach Gomez, no matter where he was. And for that, being at LCU, it makes it even more special. I'm just so grateful for all these girls and these coaches, and I never want it to end, so this one's going to hurt.
Coach, last question I have for you is the last time you won a national championship, I think you lost every starter on that team the following year, and that's where this group kind of took over. None of them had a start in their LCU career. You're kind of building from scratch, and kind of sum up looking back then to what they've completed.
Yeah, tremendous. We've had a couple regional finals that these guys have been in, a double overtime regional final that would have put us in the Elite Eight, and to get here this year, and just again with 8 good teams, that everybody that came was going to have a shot, to win here. And we've seen that before. We've had a fortune go our way. Some years where people they went home sad, like we could have won. That's sports. I mean, we're not going to tomorrow, be in depression because sports are over. It's because the team has ended. That's what's sad. And so, every year, the heartbreak and elation. But if you live on that roller coaster of the result, then your life's going to sort of suck. Is that okay to say?
Coach, athletes, thank you so much. Congratulations on a terrific season, and safe travels home.